German Chancellor Olaf Scholz says his government is slashing taxes on energy consumption in a bid to rein in rising prices. Facing off with Russia over its attack on Ukraine is coming at a steep cost for the European Union. Its energy supplies are under threat, and the bloc is rushing to import liquefied natural gas to make up for a reduction in shipments from Russia. But LNG cargoes from Qatar, the US and other countries cost significantly more than natural gas purchased from Russia, and the EU has spent more than $55 billion on its purchases so far this year. Germany, the industrial hub of the EU, has been particularly hard hit. Last week, the government announced a bailout scheme for its largest gas importer, Uniper. And now Scholz says energy consumers will also be receiving tax break of up to 70%.
The German government has therefore decided today to temporarily reduce the VAT on gas consumption to 7%. The discounted sale tax will apply as long as the gas surcharge is being applied. That is until March 31st, 2024.
For more on this now, let's go to Chairperson and the CEO of Meyer Resources, Cornelia Meyer in Bern. Many thanks for being with us today.
Thank you for having me.
So, Cornelia, to what extent can government measures really mitigate the energy prices increases that consumers are facing, especially when speaking about power and gas prices?
Well, it's very tough. And, you know, when the Germans say, OK, we are limiting the VAT, the value-added tax, they slapped a really big surcharge on people consuming gas. So that just makes good for the surcharge. And they will have, and the Germans have a package actually in the making to ensure that the lower income families get via subsidies and other means compensated for the higher rates. But it's really tough. And the great thing about Germany is they're actually working on it. I think the UK will have to work some more on it. And many of the other European countries are really lagging. And I really fear for the lower income families in those countries.
Right, interesting. And I wonder, looking at the industrial sectors, which are the most affected sectors and what further disruptions are there on the horizon, in your opinion? Because we've seen many factories being forced to shut down productions due to excessive energy costs.
Well, this is actually very much the case. And if you look at especially the chemical sector, if you look at steel making, if you look at glass ovens are very, Bavaria produces a lot of glass. They need 365 days, 24 hours energy supplies. And steel ovens you can take down slowly. Glass ovens you can't take down. Chemical industry, very difficult. And let's just look at Germany. BASF has about 100,000 employees whose jobs are at stake. And that's not just those jobs. That's are the jobs of the suppliers, the subcontractors, which is the so-called Mittelstand, the small and medium-scale enterprises. So it's really getting tough. And when Robert Habeck, the Vice Chancellor and Economy Minister of Germany, says he fears for social cohesion in his country, if the winter is too tough and issues are not addressed, I'm with him.
Cornelia Meyer, many thanks for this interesting update.